Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Morning.
I'm Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. I'm Gary.
Very nice to meet you.
I unfortunately have to give a speech in front of a video camera.
Oh no, I'm
That's
sorry.
a real party downer, isn't it?
I'm sorry. I wouldn't really. You'll do great.
Well, you don't know that. You're just saying that.
I just have good intuition about people.
Uh-huh.
I have good intuition about you, Gary.
Okay. No pressure, Gary. Just don't screw it up.
No, you can't. I mean, you could, but it would take a lot, I think. So how do you know Bill and Jean?
Well, unfortunately for Jeannie, I'm her brother from Colorado.
Oh, and
Right.
that's where you live now?
I live there now.
Okay.
I lived in Illinois for 25 years, and when I
Oh.
retired, I got the hell out.
Okay.
But I can't take it anymore, so I moved west.
Huh. My
Love it out there.
ex-boyfriend's from
Boy, when
Illinois.
I got here, this humidity and heat,
Yeah,
not used
I was
to
gonna
it.
say like Colorado is probably not.
now it's about 5% humidity and 70 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Your boyfriend's from there?
My ex-boyfriend is from Illinois.
Oh, from Illinois.
Lion?
Oh, I know Lions, yeah. Just not far from Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. I never went there with it, but
Mm.
I've only been to Chicago once, and it was like July,
Mm-hmm.
so I fared okay. But I don't know if I would fare okay if it were winter.
No, I never did. 25 years, I hated it the whole time.
Oh really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my job kept me there, and
Oh okay.
raising 2 kids and horses and everything. So
You raised horses?
we lived way outside the city, and my daughter got into horses, so we
Yeah.
had horses.
I rode horses growing up.
We had a quarter and a Frisian,
Oh my gosh.
and it kept us busy, and
Oh yeah.
they were more expensive than children, I guarantee you that.
Oh yeah. Their food alone is probably more expensive.
Farrier fees, vet fees, food, cribbing fees. God, when my
Yeah.
daughter went off to college, and I said, Beth, sorry, the horses got to go because Mom and I don't take care of horses. Broke her heart, but saved me
I'm
about
sure she.
saved me about $2,000 a month.
Yeah. If she really, really wanted it, she could make it happen after.
Well, she's in Seattle now, working with her husband,
Oh
and
yeah.
she rents horses to go trail riding.
Oh.
And there's a lot of people who have horses who don't
Seattle.
have the time to actually ride them.
Yeah.
So they have let Beth ride them for free.
That's
So
the
she
job
has-
I want.
Best of both worlds.
That's the job I want.
She loves it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. What did I do? I did a little bit of hunter's jumper.
Oh yeah.
I flirted with dressage for like a day, and I liked it, but again, like expensive.
Yeah, Beth rode mainly English.
Uh huh.
She's got a Western saddle, but she doesn't really do it.
Yeah, I miss it, but I can't afford it.
Yeah. It's not a poor man's sport.
No.
Here come the Goyles.
We were sent to go stand in front of this
Oh,
apparently.
good idea. Go get the TV set up.
You see me on there?
I'll let you know.
Practicing your model poses.
Yes.
Not yet. Hold on.
Don't touch me like that. Touch me.
Do you want to keep being test subject?
Sure.
You don't want to do anything.
Dorothy, we can see you down there. Be careful, Patty.
Really? I'm not.
Yes,
Gary's-
everybody's watching you right now. Are you the photographer?
I am. Hi, I'm Kelly.
David, nice to meet
David,
you.
nice to meet you too.
But Gary said they can't see them upstairs.
He's lying.
Hey, David.
Yes, sir.
It's not on this one yet.
Okay, do you need help?
Bill's
I'll
still
do.
working on it.
Well, he was downstairs last
Is the
night.
lower one working?
Yeah.
This one's done.
Are you guys sisters?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
That was loud.
Hang in there, girls. We're still working on it.
All right. Can you see us downstairs?
Yep, not seeing there yet.
Can
Hey,
you
Bill.
hear it?
Yeah. I got the champagne down here.
Bill,
Yeah.
you got it on downstairs?
Yeah.
David's working on the upstairs TV, but it's not on yet.
I'm sorry?
David's working on the upstairs TV, but it's not on yet.
I had it working fine a minute
It
ago.
was just showing landscapes, almost like a screensaver.
Ah.
Okay, he's got it on.
Okay.
Hello, world. How are you?
Yeah. Just stay there.
Is the volume on?
Yeah, but it's so loud in the room that nobody's gonna hear it.
I can scream.
Okay, you're on. I mean, you're good.
Hey! Alright. Hey! Hey! Listen to us. Hey, you see me? You can't see me. John Cena!
We got 3 glasses here for.
I got 2 more coming.
Good. You know, everybody's watching you.
Yes, we know.
All right, do the eye thing. Do the eye thing. Is that nuts or what?
It's not that crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
David told me he was going to sell you to the carnival.
I was trying. They just won't give me top dollar
And I
yet.
can be like a contortionist. I
Don't
can
mind
do
me.
back bends and stuff.
Oh man, it's wicked hot out here.
Wicked hot.
Make it hot. I know. Is everybody really watching us? It's
Seen,
like, oh, really? They're
She
not
was
too
just
busy in
inside.
conversation.
Okay.
Shoes. But you guys are going to be in with the crowd, not out here.
No, we're gonna be in here.
Well, you should be with the people when they toast you.
Well,
I agree.
okay.
I agree.
Because remember, it's a delay. So
Yeah.
we'll even and then once he gives his speech, you come on out and then you
Yeah.
can give your thing. You want Jeannie out here then.
Yeah.
This is all
The other thing
delayed.
that'd be
But
nice
for the
about that
first 2
is
toasts, being with the crowd.
Okay.
I would prefer there to be more distance between them. It's a roast, right?
Is that
No.
my champagne?
No, toast, the toast. Okay.
David, are you gonna need a glass as well? I'm gonna grab those right
We've
now.
got-
There are a number of
we're
them.
good.
I brought them up. I talked to somebody downstairs and she put them up
I
in
mean,
the
I'll
back
take a
porch.
glass.
And I brought them up. So.
Look at you go. Oh. Well, Gina's on her way, and I told everyone to grab them.
Will's going to come in and they're going to be in with, I think they should be in with the crowd when we toast them. It doesn't make sense. They're out here with just us. That doesn't
Dance
make any
moves?
sense. Be in there with the people, and then when he gives his speech, you and Jean work your way out.
Ready? Ready? Watch.
Doesn't that make
Never seen
sense?
this one before.
Yeah, I guess I
Do
had
anything
thought
you want.
about
It's
that.
your wedding.
What do you think?
It
I
is what
should
your
be-
heart desires. I think it's
I just
fine
think the
either way.
people want to see you when they.
The people said, a few people said, we do want to be with Bill and Jean. So if they want to be with you, it is nice that you stand inside. I don't think you have to stand inside if you don't want to. I know it's like kind of it's up to you.
Well, let me get you
Ready?
interested.
Penny?
Well, I asked them to be in front of camera just so people see some screen.
And at some point, Bill,
And they're not camera shy.
when you get the crowd toned down so they're not all yakking
Yeah.
and they're ready for you to go, just give me a high sign.
Let's try to.
Yeah.
But you need to. If I get up and start giving my speech, half of them aren't going to
Well, I
hear.
think Rick's gonna do that.
We have people at each
Well,
TV with
or you
volume
can take it
control ready to go.
down.
Somebody downstairs, somebody upstairs needs to say, all right, hush up.
I'm gonna do that right now because it's 6:30. We are now moving them inside.
Did not hear
It's,
that.
you better check with Jeannie. She
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's really too bad you kids are so shy.
Yeah.
We're not sure. Crack your head open again. I'm not that shy. Am I shy?
When you start dating, you better be.
Yeah.
What do you mean start dating?
They left and they didn't even take the class and they're gonna stay inside, so I'm taking you.
I'm kidding.
You're not.
I am kidding.
She's not.
I had boyfriends in like 5th grade. But that didn't
Have they found his body yet?
Not yet.
Good. Let me know if you need any help. I'll be down.
I can't tell if the ribbon's gold sometimes.
I forget what person. I think they're a famous person got in trouble as a joke, their daughter was going to the prom. And the dad showed up with a gun.
Oh
Just
my
as a
gosh.
joke. You know, at the door, kind of like,
Yeah,
hey.
yeah.
And he got so much blowback for that.
Wow.
It's such a politically correct society. You know,
It
you
really
can't even
is.
make a joke.
I spent a long time saying that when my daughters are of an age of dating, what I'll do is I'll hire an actor to ask her out, and then I'll fake an alteration, have him go away, and put a big hole in the backyard with like a mound, and the rumors will be like, Dorothy's dad killed that kid.
Whatever happened to him?
Yeah, no idea. I didn't do
It's
it.
like a whole office moment. Like they zoom in on me. Like
It's unfortunate out here we get no feedback.
No,
Just,
any pets?
fortunate or unfortunate, I'm not sure.
Stop it.
I'll just give my 2-minute speech and get out of here and turn it over to
Yeah, girls, be good, be good.
The camera's enjoying us, right? Everybody's watching, right?
They are.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. That was harsh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this would be a little bit unusual. I don't think I've ever had to give a speech without any kind of feedback whatsoever.
you. There's no interaction.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, I
you
think
two girls will sit down and be our audience, all right?
Yeah.
You want us to be your audience?
Yeah,
we
you
need
can
an
tell us what
audience.
you
Yeah.
think is
Wait,
funny
why aren't
about
they
it.
having people in here?
What if we're doing like a sitcom, like
It's
when
too,
you see
it's
a
too
rabbit
hot out
go,
here.
Woo! Or like a funny part. Ah, you know.
or like a
Canned
sad or
laughter.
sentimental part, like oh.
Oh,
Just
like at the
don't,
same
when
time,
you're sitting, don't
3,
yell,
2, 1.
"Boom, you
Oh.
suck, get off the
They're
stage."
on TV, don't they?
Yeah, they do know, right?
Yeah.
They're so shy.
We're just
Are
waiting
people
to
really
find
watching
out.
us?
Yeah, we're all watching you.
Hello world.
Explain ninja. Daddy.
I know.
Are we ready?
Okay, guys, you're ready.
Stop, girls.
All right. Thank you.
You got everybody calm down on there?
Yeah, you might make some vamping marks, Gary, in the beginning, just to
Vamping
get
marks.
people settled down.
Bill, just
Yeah.
give it a quick look, see if I'm in focus.
Yeah. Yep, you're good.
All right, you're good?
Close the door.
Close the door, I'll get the feedback. Hello, everybody. My name is Gary Wilson, for anybody that hasn't met me. I'm from Colorado, and I'm sure this is being beamed all over the world into the ships at sea, so welcome aboard. The reason I'm here is I got very excited when I found out that Gene and Bill were going to have a 50th wedding anniversary. I was extremely excited. You got to remember, when you're married as many times as I am, going to a wedding anniversary is really quite a treat. So here I am, and welcome you all to this festivity. Before we get going with our toast, I'd like to just tell you a little story. I grew up in a large family, 7 kids. And you know, when you grow up in a large family, really your siblings take care of you more so than your parents. My mom was off having more kids. My dad was working 2 jobs to pay the bills. So it was really my sister Jeannie who took me under her wing, was always there for me, and I'm forever grateful to her. Now to the toast. Jeannie and Bill, what can you say? Here's a couple that is truly meant to be with each other, for each other. They've been through hard times, they've been through great times. They persevere, they flourish, they forgive, and they accept, and they move on. And for that, I think we can all aspire to be like them and have the same virtues in life that they have. When you think about it, with the global travel, raising a wonderful family, and starting their own business and being very successful, it's something that all of us can admire and look up to and praise them for. To paraphrase one of my favorite American authors, poets actually, I've got this little ditty. It goes like this. The marriage it should be full and brimming. So love should fill the marriage cup. If you're wrong, admit it. And if you're right, shut up. So that pretty well sums it up for Jeannie and Bill. So please raise your glass and let's toast Jeannie and Bill in this joyous occasion. And congratulations to Jeannie and Bill. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce their son, my favorite nephew, David Lepick.
Thank you, Gary. I made a handful of notes. I'm going to try to be quick because I have to go to the bathroom. Hi, I'm David, Bill and Jean's oldest and only surviving son. My younger brother, Mike, passed away a number of years ago. So unfortunately, this is the best you're going to get for the Lepick Offspring speeches. We're here today to celebrate my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And 50 years is a really, really long time. It's half a century. It's most of our lives. This got me thinking, and I wondered how many people reach this milestone. I did the math, 325 million Americans. 20% of them never actually get married. As we all know, and actually it turns out it's true, about 50% of those marriages end in divorce. And so the average American, it turns out, gets married around the age of 24, and life expectancy is 78.4 years. So I should probably apologize in advance if I'm upsetting any of the senior citizens here today. But that means that only 2.1% of American couples mathematically reach this point in life. In fact, a 2012 census that I found confirms that approximately 1.2 million American couples reached their 50th anniversary. So this is really quite an accomplishment. I asked my parents recently, what's the secret to a long and lasting successful marriage? And they both independently answered separate hobbies. But my mom said it with some disdain and through clenched teeth. My dad has his RC airplanes, he has golf, he has guns, and a variety of social groups. And I'm lucky that I share several of those hobbies with him. And I get to spend a lot of time with him as a result. In fact, I'll admit, for the record, Dad, that you and I are actually very much alike. We're both ex-military. My dad, many of you know, was Navy. I went Army, but that's mostly because I'm not gay. My dad, however, has a rough independence about him that I lack. And it comes from years, I believe, of doing without. I used to think he was cheap. And recently I've even suspected the only reason he really likes Donald Trump is because he believes that the Mexicans are going to pay for this party. Actually, I was expressly told I'm not allowed to tell any political jokes, so I'm going to change the subject now. Sorry about that. Anyway, as my mom's hobbies, she enjoys reading, church, and ice in her wine. You know, usually when parental lineage is in question, it's the father. But I wonder how much I really have in common with my mom. Until you really take a look at her work ethic. When my wife and family and I moved from Phoenix, Arizona to Maryland, my mom came to help us move. And we also hired professional movers. And within the course of one day, everybody, including the movers, determined that my mom could do more than any two men. It occurs to me that in many ways, the way that I'm most like my mom is how hard I regularly work to be like her on a daily basis. Together, my parents make a great couple, and while their philosophy of marriage and life might not work for everyone, it definitely works for them. Today, we're here to raise our glasses and toast this fabulous couple. After 50 years, we all wish you love and another 50 years. So, Mom, Dad.
Is that glass for me?
Yeah, go ahead, Jordan. Oh, but now I have to go pee. All right.
So tell Jeannie and Bill they're on.
You're on. Yeah, I know. I'm coming. Oh, send your mom out here.
Me and the girls are your audience.
Okay, first of all, I want to thank Gary and David for their comments. Well, I'd like to thank David for most of his comments, not all of them. And also want to thank David, Judy, Dorothy, and Daphne for spending the last 2 weeks with us. We've been traveling to Ireland, and they came here for this party, and they've been really helpful. And so I'm really, really grateful. I think we both are for that.
Very much so.
Yeah. And then next, I'd like to thank all our friends for being here. It's just really great to have this kind of turnout, especially our friends that have traveled so far. I mean, Gary came from Colorado, McKinnis is from Oklahoma, so I don't forget anybody.
Dagmar and Marty. from
Dagmar and
Tennessee.
Marty,
Al,
Carol, Keith, and Madison from Michigan, Kremko's from Michigan, and well, Marty and Dagmar from Tennessee.
Yeah.
So we really, really appreciate seeing you guys and
Janet from New Jersey.
and Janet from New Jersey, bridesmaid at the wedding.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
so I think for the final toast, I want to now propose a toast to Jeannie, my wife, because any married man will tell you that you can do the best you can, but it's a woman that really holds it all together, and she really has. She is a great wife, a great mother, a great partner, and I thank my lucky stars every day when I see you and we get together. So it's really great. She was willing to move to 7 different states, have 40 different addresses, and no matter how many times we moved, we came back and she always made it home. So for that, please raise a glass to Jeannie, my partner, my love, my joy of my life.
Yay.
Jeannie.
Okay, let's eat.
Yeah,
Can we eat now?
and now we can eat.
That pig is gross.
Yeah.
It's like grown up drink.
Thank you, Gary. That
Oh,
was really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, thank you both.
Congrats.
Thanks, buddy.
Congrats, buddy.
Appreciate it.
50 easy ones, huh?
David, thank you. Yeah. Oh. What are you doing?